Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into a critical tool for system administrator, computer management in Windows Server 2022. If you are managing a server, this tool is your Swiss Army knife, offering a centralized console to handle tasks like managing users, disks, services and more. So let's get started. To access computer management, you can right click on the Start button and select Computer Management from the context menu, or you can just press Windows plus X and then select Computer Management, or you can just go to Server Manager on the top right corner, select Tool and then you can select Computer Management. Once you open it, you will see three main sections on the left: System Tools, Storage and Services and Application. Let's explore these in details. Under System Tools, we have several essential tools. First is Task Scheduler. Task Scheduler allows you to automate repetitive tasks. You can create tasks that run scripts, perform backups, or send alerts based on specific triggers like a time schedule or a system event. For example, you can click on the Create Task on the top right corner and create a task and schedule it. Next is the Event Viewer. The Event Viewer logs all the significant events happening in your server, such as system errors, security events, or application warning. If you expand the Event Viewers, you can see custom views, Windows logs, application and services logs, and subscription. The main focus will be on Windows log. If you expand the Windows log, you could see application. Application contains the log related to the applications inside the server. If you sort by the level and go up, you can see the errors. These are not the critical errors which makes a server crash, but these are some of the issues like license activation failed with the following error code. If you go to the security, this contains the log for security audit of our system. For setup, it contains the log related to the setups of any applications or roles or features. For example, on previous video, I have configured the IIS role and this has the log related to the IIS setup. System contains the log regarding the hardware and software systems of our servers, and there is the forwarded events. The next section is the shared folder. This section helps you to manage the shared resources. You can view shared folders, monitor active user sessions, and check which files are currently open. The major key features for this option is to create new shared folders. You can set permissions and manage access to sensitive data. An example use case for shared folder could be if users report being unable to access a shared file, you can identify if another user has it locked from this menu. Next section on the computer management is local users and groups. This option helps to manage the user accounts and groups effectively. Creation, deletion, modification of users and assigning them roles with specific permissions. These kind of tasks could be done from this menu. The major features of this menu is to enforce, for example, the password policy. You can set password from here, and group users with similar roles for easier permission management. For example, if I have to add a new user for a team member and assign them to the administrators group for the elevated privilege, I can do that from here. Another tool in computer management is the device manager. This tool provides detailed information about your hardware devices and drivers. For example, you can see batteries, computers, disk drives, and all the hardwares listed over here. It allows you to update or scan for hardware change. It allows you to update driver, disable or troubleshoot device drivers. For example, if I had to resolve any issues with malfunctioning network adapter by updating its driver, I can do that from here. The next segment is the storage. Now let's explore its capabilities. Here we have disk management. Under disk management, we can create multiple tasks. Here I have the drive, that is the 40 GB on the system. Here I can create or format partition or delete partition, which is ideal for organizing your storage devices for preparing a new disk for use. I can also extend or shrink volumes, adjust the size of existing partitions to allocate unused space or free up space for other purposes. I can also convert this disk to dynamic disk to enable advanced configurations like RAID. And if I had to add a new disk, then I can prepare newly added disk for use by assigning them a file system and drive leader from this disk management option. So majorly, this section is particularly useful for managing storage for databases, file shares or virtual machines. Now at the end, we have the services and applications. Under services, we can view the list of services running on the servers by going on to the services option. You can view all of the list of services running on the system. If you have to start, stop or restart services to address performance or functionality issues, you can just go to the service to right click and start, stop, pause, restart. You can perform multiple operations. For example, if your web server is not responding, check if the IIS service is running and restart it if necessary. Another feature we have is WMI control. This is the another powerful features under this section. And Windows Management Instrumentions enables monitoring and automation of tasks. For example, you can use WMI scripts to collect server performance metrics or query on the system configurations. Other major tools like performance helps us to check out the performance of our network interface, of our memory, of our physical disk, and many more. This is the simple UI. If you want to look into proper GUI, you can open Resource Monitor and you can see the proper GUI. So for the overview, CPU, disk, network, memory. And if you want to have a separate view, you can go to this menu, CPU, and you can see the maximum frequency it's getting used. For memory, it's available. This is the available space, total space. For disk, you can check out the input output. Currently, this is the performance of my disk and on the network. So majorly, that's a wrap on our tour of computer management in Windows Server 2022. This tool is very much indispensable for system administrators, offering everything that you need to manage your server efficiently. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And also, please drop a comment below if you have any questions or topics you would like me to cover in future videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.